every action you take to nurse your grief is an act of addiction and bondage. Conversely, every action you take to offload your grief is an act of mourning and deliverance. You need to get up off of that grief and decide when you're going to choose mourning over addiction. The very word addiction comes from a root word which means to talk, to tell yourself that you need something. And addiction is diction that you hear in your head that tells you that you need this grief to feel okay, that you need this grief to prove your love, that you need this grief to affirm your husband's value. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can do all of that without the grief. You can demonstrate your love. You can show his value without having to stay addicted to your grief. But it begins with a choice. A few years ago, one of my patients was actively dying. That's what we called it at the time. And her family was distressed because she'd been in this condition for 2 weeks and amazingly still hanging on. Everyone wanted her gone for her own good. She was suffering, but she refused to go. Some of her family members assumed that she was waiting for someone, waiting to see a loved one she hadn't seen in a long time. But that wasn't it. Everyone had seen her. And so they called me in, thinking perhaps that a blessing would give her peace and permission to die and that she would let go. And so I came in and I provided a final blessing ceremony for her. And the family thanked me and I left, and we all expected that she would pass that evening. But girlfriend refused to die. She held on for another week until finally she chose to go on her own time. And it simply confirmed what I've taught for many years, that dying demands a decision to let go. Just like being born demands a decision to take that first breath of life, dying demands a decision to release that last breath of physical life. Well, hear me good. I want you to know that mourning demands a decision to let go as well.